Great to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in
Gerald
Dallas.
J.
We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here. You know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the SMU Mustangs. Reese Davis, David Pollard, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Roll is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the Mustangs head coach before the game. Even though their opponent today is not ranked in the top 25, Coach has been warning his players all week. Do not overlook anyone. We have to be the best version of ourselves today. I'll keep you posted on how it's going at halftime. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Gamecocks headed toward the ball, and we are ready for action. He'll bring it out. It's Cooper. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Second down coming up. Complete on the left to Smith. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. The Mustangs want to move quickly. To throw, it's Jennings. Looking down the middle.
Oh, it's my career right there.
Downfield. All by himself down the middle. He'll be stopped, but not before he carries it down.
Let's say Pittman Jr.
And that's why you get the ball in the hands of your playmakers. They'll use the running game on first and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at second and goal. Looking to fire. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. It's third and goal and third and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He is stopped well short of the first down, but they are still in field goal range, assuming they send the kicker out there. They'll go to the air. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on fourth down.
And I think that's going to be a frustrating drive for this offense, man. You move the ball on your first possession right down the field, and you choose to be aggressive, and you choose to go for the touchdown. But now you get nothing out of this possession. The defense gets the stop. They get some momentum going in their favor.
On the option. He'll toss it. Pushes forward for 3 out to the 13. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6.
Playing the option, man. Consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Here's Sellers to throw. Here's a Heat.
We coming too. Ain't no why you think we not coming.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long, containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job early in this football game, judging his speed, getting out
there,
there,
I said
getting
hi.
a sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
Looking for running room, he'll get it to the 43-yard line before he stops.
Yeah.
Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. On that last drive, 4th and goal didn't exactly work out. They really need to lost one deep down the right side. And he went for it all in the first play of the drive and come up empty.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
Off the play fake. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Now this QB already in the first quarter has taken some serious punishments. Got sacked a bunch, got hit a bunch.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Looking to the big tight end. Big man has it.
Give me that.
First down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Gain of 8 yards on the play. He's too short of the first down. And the Mustangs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
The offense has a little bit of success on the ground, and they're up. Look at them. They're ready to go again. Back on the line of scrimmage, ready to run it up.
On the mix
Might have a chance. Shoved out of bounds.
Same old kid. I ain't changed. Ain't nothing changed. Day of the week. You know I can get off the bus running hard. Let's get
the give to the left side. He'll be wrestled out of bounds
at about the
7-yard line. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They want to run it left here. Bounced off his feet. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
And this offense, I don't think this is going to be a surprise. I think the offense is going to stay on the field. You've already seen it once on this drive, and they've already been successful. You know how hard it is to defend when there's an extra down, and they do it over and over again. So I think this offense will continue to stay aggressive like they were in the last 4th down.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Mustangs. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Going to try to get it himself.
Come here. Use it. It says use it right there. Keep playing with me. Told you, I just had to learn how to play. Yesterday we just now we celebrate. Champagne. It's a party. It's a party.
I got to defend the run. I got to defend the pass.
It's a party. It's a party. It should be 21-0.
Play physical. It's got him to cough up the football. Great job by the defense playing their responsibilities and forcing the turnover.
Running behind that left side.
Oh, got him. Got him.
Got enough space. And he'll step into the end zone.
Hey, man, I'm the best when it comes to running.
And he's in for his 2nd touchdown, man. He knows what
You're going to have to tackle by yourself. You can't let the computer tackle. You have to be a man out.
You can run the football as as you get close to that goal line, be the more physical team, and they're doing just that.
Good vision, man. I've been playing this running back thing. This my whole life.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They go play action with Sellers. Bringing the heat. Buried before he complete. That's the end of the period, and SMU has the lead. Let's take a look at the numbers, and they have jumped out to an impressive start. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway.
I'm bringing up push.
So second down here as we're back at it after the break. Sellers. Catch in the middle, it's Harbor. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And the Gamecocks are in the hurry-up. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Fuller. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. Offense still out there, lining up quickly on fourth down. Fourth down, Sellers. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down and a gutsy call to keep this drive alive.
It just must be so nice to be such a good athlete and to realize fourth down, I want to pass the football, nobody open, I got this. I can take off, I trust myself, and he gets the first down. And these are the ones that just frustrate, annoy defenses by fourth down on your own side of the field, and he just took matters into his own hands.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Got a man. It's Harbor. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Every drive is obviously important, but now that you've dug yourself a hole, this offense, they need to score here. Like, before the half, they need to move this ball down the field. Nice job in the passing game. Got to put a few together. Need to get some points to cut into this lead right before the half.
They'll go to work on second down after doing damage on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Gamecocks pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
Play fake, Sellers. Looking left.
Ooh,
it's complete.
32.
Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive. And you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in.
Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play, you line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Cooper. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Early movement on the offense, and they'll push it back 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. He's going to let one fly down the middle. He's got it on the sideline.
DeSoto, Texas.
All the way across the 50 into plus they'll go back to the ground.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards of pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good game, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond.
He think I will run to a Stewart.
Maybe a crease.
I guess he don't know me.
Touchdown.
You think I will run a Stewart? That's the
And
problem.
they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Run commit to this other
And
side.
that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen. And you saw it right there.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Throwing, Sellers. The short hands, it's Sellers. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. So now it's 2nd and long. To the air, it's Sellers. Oh, it gives him the tough stiff arm. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
Well, this team found themselves in a hole really quickly. Good things need to start happening, and they got to happen now. There's a big play that the offense desperately needed. A big pitch and catch. That's going to give them some confidence. That hopefully shifts the momentum their way a little bit. But they've got to cap this off now with a touchdown cut into their opponent's lead.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Here's Sellers to throw. He hurls one deep down the left side.
Hey, we can run too.
And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Makes a catch. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Plows through the defense. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for 2nd down. Sellers with the catch. It's Tuggle. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. To the air, it's Sellers. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Caught in the backfield. It's Fuller. They get him out of bounds right at the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown. Throwing, Sellers. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that was a really big score here at the end of the first half, just for their confidence and their momentum. They're obviously still losing right now on the scoreboard, but you had the feeling something positive had to happen here at the end of the first half for them to go in at halftime, regroup, and come out in the second half now trying to build on that successful drive offensively.
It's an audible situation.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Good, wide open, big play opportunity. Hits him right between the numbers. You got to make that play. Those are one of those where I tap my helmet like, dude, that was me. That was on me. My bad. Give me another opportunity later on.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to pass, it's Jennings. Pocket breaking down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They're setting up the screen. He'll be stopped a couple of yards short. Needed to get it to the 35, but they'll spot it at the 33, and it'll bring up 4th down. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 4th down, going to the air. That one comes out hot down the right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half.
And it's interesting. If I'm the defense and I've got the lead, they've had success throwing the football, but we're winning. I don't know that this defense changes too much of what they've done in the first half.
I think they got to do a better job with pass rush. They might want to change their coverages as well, because they're probably at this point expecting this offense to have to keep throwing, considering they did have success in the first half.
And you know what? The best third down offenses don't get to third down. Really good job by the offense running the football. You could tell the defense got caught a little bit off guard, got a nice gain, popped one, got a first down. Who needs third downs if you can just pound it down their throat on second down?
That's reeled in. It's Clark. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Gamecocks will hustle to the line.
It has not been a banner performance so far by this offense. Here in the second half, they need more plays like that. That's a good sign, but you got to be able to put those plays back to back now. Really nice job early in the drive coming up with the big one.
Ball is loose. And the fumble goes out of bounds. They'll maintain possession, actually picked up yardage on the play. And you could just feel a collective sigh of relief when that ball rolled out of bounds.
Yeah, that defense, they looked excited. You see all those bodies trying to run over and jump on that football? That offense is very lucky that thing trickled out of bounds.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here's Sellers to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Clark. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
And that's really good defense. That's discipline, man. Understanding covering top to bottom, but not leaving the running back with a lot of space. They throw that football out to the flats. They break on it right now, give up absolutely no yardage. Nice job seeing it, breaking on it, and making the play.
3rd and 6 yards to go.
Bro.
Past the 40. Snags it, and there's running room. Touchdown, Gamecocks. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. In college football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Now they'll try to answer that score with one of their own and regain the lead here in the third. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14.
Whoa.
That hole closed quickly, a pickup of 1 to the 15. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Makes his way to the 17, but not enough for the first down. They're getting to the line quickly and staying out there on 4th down. Looking for a push on 4th down. And he will not get there. How about this defense stopping that run short?
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics out there that say you should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at keeping the football and keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able to come up with it. And they've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig him out of this hole.
They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. A first down run in the red zone. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. The Mustangs call a timeout. It'll be their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Touchdown, South Carolina! They take the lead here in the second half. The offense did exactly what it's supposed to do with a start like that one.
When you're set up with that field position, you're thinking touchdowns. You're not thinking field goals. It's exactly what the offense does. Takes advantage of great field position.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Coming out with it, it's Cooper. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. SMU's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it for you. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it. We didn't get it. The defense just...
Oh, it's a fumble. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that. Turnover. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Makes it past the marker. There's a crease. A huge play there, and he has them set up and in business at the 30. The Mustangs want to pick up the tempo.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
They've moved it to the 19, 1st and 10. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. Touchdown, SMU! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
He'll bring it out. It's Harbor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Running inside, it's Clark. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the officials spy that face mask penalty, and the offense gets a first down. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Sellers caught in the backfield. It's Clark. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
And the Gamecocks can really attack on this 2nd and short. Dropping back, it's Sellers. And the defense makes a big hit and knocks him down.
And man, you gotta love that from your corner. Willing to pull the trigger right away. Obviously, the running back slips out of the backfield. They throw him the football, but he doesn't waste any time. He doesn't hesitate, pulls the trigger, runs at him, makes the nice tackle, and gets the stop.
He'll set up to throw. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. What a ride. It's been through the first 3 quarters of this game. We are all tied up. Let's check out some stats. These two teams about to find out what they're made of as we open the 4th all tied up.
If Mama said no, then what is mother?
So yes.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Oh, and he can't hold the catch, and the ball's loose.
He scooped that. I told you. I fixed that.
There he goes down the right side. Scoop and score. Touchdown, Mustangs. What a shift in momentum. What a big-time play. He just took matters into his own hands.
And what a mistake by the QB throwing the football. His receiver, obviously, they were on the same page at all. The defender steps in front, makes the big play, and then every kid's dream, right? You play defense, you create the turnover, and then you take it home.
The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Harbor. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. heads out to get this drive started. And now this offense needs a late fourth quarter drive to answer that last touchdown. Throwing, Sellers. Pulls it in, it's Tuggle. How about the power there to get it across the 20 and up to the 21-yard line?
Hey, man, if you're going to make plays like that on slant throws, you got to be able to make catches in traffic. Good, strong hands by the wideout there on the slant.
Yes.
An 8-yard pickup on the first down completion, now 2nd and 2. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. Swings it out to his running back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. The Gamecocks want to crank the tempo. They'll try to get it through the air. Powers through the defender. He gets it past the 25-yard line and finally knocked out of bounds at the 27. And the Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Here's Sellers to throw. Makes the catch. It's Tuggle. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5.
Nice patience by the quarterback there. He had his receiver running a crossing route, but the QB knew it was zone coverage, so he's got to be careful and make sure that he hits him in a window.
You gotta do that, Jalen. Jay. Watson,
getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a 1st down. The Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field.
And on 3rd down, he calls his own number. Really nice job by the quarterback, making the decision, being decisive. He does a good job going, getting the 1st down. A new set of downs for this offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's McAllister. He goes out of bounds right at midfield. After the 4-yard completion on 1st down, now it's 2nd and 6. Sellers. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. Looking to throw, it's Sellers. Across the 35. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown. But you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete, and they got a hand on that right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats, and he's shuffling, and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but, hey, batting it away, it's a big-time play.
Let's go.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now. If you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, but you're going to have time to throw.
Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Trying to make magic with his feet. Breaks into the open. He slides and gets the 1st down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary. The run inside. It's Howell.
If you are a fan of old school running the rock, then you absolutely love this drive. 80-plus yards. They've done it mostly on the ground. That last run now sets them up even closer to the goal line. And you can see these defenders. They're looking over to the sideline looking for answers. They don't know what the front needs to be, if they need to substitute more big guys on the field. They can't stop the running game.
Throwing Sellers. quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. And the Gamecocks in the hurry up. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal?
Okay, we're ready for that. Stay outside. I got you. I'll make it.
2nd and goal, and the defense was
so
not
let you
cool.
get
It
that
looked like they knew exactly when that guy came in motion across the formation. They said he's getting the football. They played uphill, get the tackle for a loss before the 3rd down and goal situation.
A huge chance for points here on 3rd and goal, and if they can get it in, we might have ourselves a finish. Sellers from the gun on 3rd down. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Got it right in the heart of the end zone.
I can understand if he threw that bubble out there, but that's a far away. But how did he go?
Really nice touchdown. Now it's decision time. Extra point will get you to OT. Do you try to win it right now with a 2-point play?
And don't miss the fact there was some heat on that extra point, but he was able to tie it up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Motion from the wideout. The give to the left. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Might as well stick with him.
Thinking about using a timeout right here after that run play. And listen, I get you're trying to keep the defense off guard, but you're losing this game. You've got to throw the football. Now is the time. You've got to be aggressive, trailing in this 2-minute situation.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. Going for it on 4th down late in a tie game. This is a huge play. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. He was draped all over him as soon as he caught the ball. Knocked him down behind the line, and they get the stop on 4th down.
And listen, obviously, you know, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on 4th down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. I'm curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
SMU spends his 2nd timeout here. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Trying to escape and get it himself. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Now the Mustangs will use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. Already in chip shot field goal range at the 21, but this 3rd and short, they're still thinking touchdown. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. The offense pumps it up, and they were on the move. Defense has it, they're on the move. All kinds of room to the right. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. Remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, obvious. I thought of your picture too.
Now they're going to throw it. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Quarterback got it himself. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
Man, when the clock's running down late in the ball game,
this is the
every
dynasty
first down matters. Every second matters. Really good job by the quarterback. Dropping back to pass, scrambling around, getting a first down, and also getting out of bounds to save precious seconds as this one ticks down.
To the air on first down. Gets it out quickly. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming.
Man, that clock is ticking, so we've got to make sure I understand if I don't get the first down, I got to get out of bounds. I think he should have got out of bounds to stop this clock. This offense, they got to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, and start running some plays.
And with this place rocking, the crowd forces a false start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. A false start gives him a little extra work to do here on 2nd and 11. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the fourth. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock.
That defender is a matchup nightmare for any offensive lineman to block. He's got athleticism, he's got length, he's got flexibility. He put it all on display on that sack.
Sellers on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to take off. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50.
And nowadays, you're not always going to get these quarterbacks on the ground because they're so athletic. But nice job getting the sack, let him out of the pocket there, but now forcing the fourth down, and it's decision time for this offense.
This one.
Tie game, fourth quarter, and they're going to go for it on fourth down. Sellers to throw for it on fourth. Fires one high and deep. Incomplete, the final play of regulation, and now we head to overtime. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime, and just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possessions starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Paul. We're like, you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the third overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
First play of the first possession of OT. Keeping it on the ground inside.
Bro,
it's McAllister. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21. And the Gamecocks moving quickly to the line.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up defense.
And the rush will get to him at the 25. Now 3rd and long here in overtime as this defense wants to force a field goal attempt. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads to the wideout.
What?
He can't make the grab. It's incomplete, but there is a flag, and I believe this is going to be pass interference. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Going to the run, it's McAllister. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Back to pass. He's got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now to keep this overtime drive going on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1. They'll try to move the sticks on 4th and short here in overtime. On 4th down, looking for the completion. Touchdown.
Bro, what's the point of me putting you right there? What's the point of me putting you right there?
This extra point would give them a 7-point lead in OT. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. On the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Now on 1st down, they need to answer with a touchdown. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Keep it on the ground.
Where are you going? I just don't understand where you're going.
3rd down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. They'll try the right side. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Mustangs. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. And now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending. Do I have a chance? Do I have better players? Am I more fatigued? Like, all this has to come into account because you got a chance right now with one play to win this football game.
Second overtime, they'll snap it on 1st down. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right.
Best back been on the bench this whole time.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, SMU.
Now you're trying to run and chase this guy. You don't have to kick a field goal. That's what it did to me that last
touchdown run. Yeah. This is a team effort, right? It's got to start with the offensive line to give you that crease.
And my best back on the bench.
Start to kick in, and the running back, he handles the rest. Nice touchdown run.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7.
I thought that too in the last game when I lost to Simon. They won somebody. And because I went for it, and all you had to do was kick a field goal. I was by 1. I don't know who I lost to. I kind of remember that. Because it gives you a play.
They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on 1st down.
You missed it.
He's going to run it.
You missed it.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They got the score now to see if they go for the win or the tie.
Man, what a great response by this offense, going down the field, scoring the touchdown. Now, I got to go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done. Find a way into the end zone
right here,
be
too.
more physical.
Good game. Good game. Good game.
David, coaches are always preaching mental toughness, and at this juncture,
that's our last time playing, though.
Man, all this
playing
time,
each other
all
too
the
much.
energy, all the effort to get to that one singular play. Offense versus defense.